pretty good. How's that? How is that for y'all? That sound decent? Maybe a little lower volume? Okay, should be a little lower volume now. No. Is it still overshadowing me quite a bit? Yes, no, yes, no. Perhaps, maybe, maybe not. Just a little bit? Okay. In that case, we will adjust it a little bit further then. It's all good. What if we crank it down? This might be too much, actually, but we're going to try this. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. How does that sound? It should be a little quieter, shouldn't overshadow me. I might need to fix it some more. You let me know. Sam says it's good. How are other people feeling? Is it still too loud? I usually turn the game volume down a little bit on top of this, but I just want to make sure. Feeling good about it? Okay. Feeling good about it. Now, how about those bone jitters, though? Because now I feel bad. I gotta be able to dance for y'all, and I gotta figure out what exactly is going on with them that they're not capturing. Warbird! Hello! Hello! It's good to see you. It's on your watch list? Well, I'm glad. We're gonna get into it in a second here, but I gotta work my way through some technical difficulties first. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, and I gotta adjust some things over on this side. Don't mind me, I'm staring off into the technical space, which is down here. Down this way. But yeah. Don't worry, everything's fine. It's not broken. Everything's not broken yet, I promise. Okay, let's see. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Warbird? Is everybody enjoying their Memorial Day holiday? Nice day off from work? We all getting swooshy dizzy with the whirly background here? Let's see. Okay, I'm actually gonna... This might be a bad idea to do this live, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright. Hopefully nothing bad happens when I do this. It might fuss things up a little bit. Are we fussed? Are we appropriately fussed? Okay. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna play some Bone Jitters music, but I'm not gonna dance. So I need to be able to see it. Bizarre. You hear it this time? Suspiciouser and suspiciouser. Because it's not going through the right channel. It's definitely not going through the right channel. Okay. I can solve that problem, though. Let's go over here. Properties. Technical issues at the top of the stream. It's fine. It's normal. Everything's good. That's weird. It really should capture on its own. Okay. All right. 1 second. Okay, won't you rejoin me in this wild space we have here? I'm going to try the Bone Jitters music one more time. Let me know if you hear it. That looks like a no. That looks like a no. Let me know if I'm wrong. Because there is supposed to be music. Okay, there's no music playing for you. Why? Okay, friends, I'm sorry, but Bone Jitters is going to be down for this stream. I'm not going to be able to do the Bone Jitters until I can figure out what's going on with that. And I guess we'll find other things along the way that could be wrong with it. But in the meanwhile, we do have a Sherlock Holmes games to play. Now, Krakow. I have never played any of the Sherlock Holmes games that are out there. I'm not sure if this is part of a saga of people who, of this particular development. There are quite a few of them that look quite a bit like this. Okay, that answers my question. Yeah, so, there's other Sherlock Holmes by these developers. So this is kind of cool. I'm very excited to get into a Lovecraftian Sherlock Holmes adventure. Yeah, we've done a lot of Lovecraft, mainly last year. We haven't really dove into too much Lovecraft this year. I'm trying to kind of keep it thematic, but we'll see what we got going here. Now, I'm gonna turn the volume down a touch, and probably some of this just a touch too. Voices are most important. Okay. That should be good. Difficulty! A young detective! Mycroft. Young detective, master of deduction. So Mycroft is just custom. Okay, but we'll go with the young detective. I am but a simple sleuth. Yeah, let's jump in. Okay. Oh, there was an offensive oracle too? Okay, well I'll get you in on that in just a second. Oh. Well, alright then. Shadow over London. Well, that seems good, Sam. Sir. Sherlock's kind of a dick right off the bat. You don't hear game audio at all? I thought y'all said you heard the menu, the thunderclaps, the menu. Oh my god, really? Okay, now I'm unmuted. But you're not hearing any of this. No, that looks like you're not. Okay. All right, hang tight. I'm gonna have to do some stuff in the background here. We'll start from the top. Okay. Do you hear the sounds of thunder and rain? Looks like, again, on my end, that's a no. God, what is the problem here? This is weird. Why is this not working? Maybe it's on this side's end. I don't know. It should capture this audio as well. What if I do this? Okay, let's see. Hardy harder. Okay, but this might do the trick. How about now? Are you hearing thunder and rain? Yes. Yes, I like the answer yes. It's a good answer. Okay, what if we come back over here? This is a long shot. What if we play some Bone Jitters music? Seems the thunder and lightning's still playing though. Let me try that. That still looks like a no. God damn it. Okay, well, we've at least narrowed down one problem. Like I said, this might be a stream with a whole bunch of technical issues. Because, I don't know, nothing can be easy, y'all. Nothing can ever be easy. Nothing can ever just work. But that's fine. Just gives me more to puzzle out after the stream. Okay. Let's try again with more Sherlock. Shall we? Okay. Attempt number 2. New game. Yes, please, that's fine. Go ahead and get rid of the previous autosaves. Here we go. Munsnake, hello, hello. Welcome to Technical Issues, the stream. Shadow over London.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door?
All right.
So you can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days.
Poor Watson.
Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
Louie!
I set it
Hello.
aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question?
Sherlock is definitely kind of a dick. What the hell, Sherlock? Why? Why are you picking on poor Watson?
The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Yes, quite, let's. Shall we? Indeed, indubitably. Alright, welcome to the game. Use WSDA to move around and press click to interact with objects. L skip. Okay. Oh, my powers of observation at work here. London Advertiser, September 28th, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by the Swedish Princess Hildur. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of unexplained disappearance of Princess Hildur's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late-night promenade. And that's somehow the British's fault? A spokesman for the police assures the advertisers that they are confident the bodyguard will be located. As he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people, a man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at a gentleman's club or fair nightingales who comfort them.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Alright, so we're looking for a Swede. We're always looking for Swedes here for some reason.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Oh good, Barnes & Nobles has arrived.
On delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
I agreed.
Another letter from Werner.
Damn Werner.
They keep coming.
Who's Werner? Should we read that?
I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern
On the quiet
of crime
side? Okay.
across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well,
Famous last words.
To wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing.
Sherlock, you alright there? What was with that zoom in on the face?
Who?
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Alright, you say it's a little quiet? We can probably make it a little louder. Let me see here. There's no filters on that. Oh, that should be the game's base audio. Okay. Well, if that's the case, we will turn the master volume back up a little bit. Alright. Mr. Watson.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, very good, very good. Quite, alright. Just a scotch? More of a brandy person myself. That's not true. I don't like either. But look what we have. Oh! Okay, well, I'll just walk right into those, I guess. It's rainy today. Why not dress in something more appropriate for the weather? Open the casebook with C and navigate to the wardrobe with Tab and put on a hat. C, Tab, hat. Oh, hat. You want a hat? Oh, we have lots of hat options. Better to put something on this coiffed hair of mine. Classic. Yeah, I'll go with the classics. Ah. Nah. Oh. Yes! Quite. No. Yes. No. Yes. That's way too casual. That seems better. These outfits? These are outfits, I guess. Full outfits or something. That looks dapper-ish. I like that. Maybe some Bloodborne going on here. I like that too. Yeah, we'll touch that. We'll keep that. I like that. That's a good look. Woo! Look at him go. Okay. Fancy. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Watson, look out. Are we gonna have creepy Watson? Creepy Watson. (221B) Baker Street. Hello.
Don't look at me. If you want the newspaper, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
Well, that's not fair. You're the one who threw it out. Where is the garbage can? Is it just here? Okay. Chicken bone. No. That ain't it.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Okay. A little unnecessarily rude. What am I supposed to do? I don't care about this.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
I may not enjoy Sherlock if he's constantly this pretentious, but I guess he was always kind of a bit of a pretentious, righteous prick, wasn't he? Woo! Okay, we're good there. Alright. Can you, like, pick it up, maybe? No?
The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Alright, is there something else I can inspect? Maybe your shoes! Who was gardening at this hour? In this weather? There's no gardens here, Watson! None whatsoever! Oh, that's right, I've got a couple of offensive oracles to redeem now, don't I? Alright, those should still work. I hope. Oh god, I hope. Alright, the first one, I believe goes to Zed. Zed, if you're still here. Spirits, wake up. What words of wisdom would you like to pass on to our friend Zed from beyond the veil? Detox! Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Hell yeah, that's good advice. There it is. Yeah. Just, it's spring cleaning, socially too. It's good, that's fine. Alright. Now, hopefully it decides to continue to work. Let's see here. Now for you, Logus. Hi, Logus. It's good to see you. Spirits, return to me. Logus would also like their fortune. What words do you have for Logus? Logus, it's time to let go. Move the fuck on. So saith the spirits. I don't know what you're holding on to in your current life, but it's okay to, again, let things go. Social spring cleaning is necessary, I would say. This game is part of a series, yes. I don't know what order that series goes in, but it is in fact part of a series. I just saw this one was Lovecraftian, and I was all for it. Great, you want the Wheel of Fate? Spin it to win it, friend. What's it gonna be? Old Drago, hi! Promote? Okay, yeah, hi. I'm Eerie, I'm a shadow from beyond the veil. Tonight we're playing Sherlock Holmes, The Awakening, or the Awakened, sorry. And, yeah, we've never played any of the Sherlock Holmes series, so this is kind of a new foray for me. If you have any background knowledge, I would not be unwelcome to it. You can go ahead and give me, like, tips and tricks if there's elements I'm missing. Yeah. So it's a new week. I just set up a new stream PC, which is weird for me to just say during a promote thing, but I'm going to put that out there now because there's going to be some technical issues. I don't have my usual audio cues that I can hear for when things go off, such as the Wheel of Fate or Offensive Oracle. So I really just have to be like mindful or rely on you guys to be like, Eerie, do the thing. And I'll be like, oh, I should do the thing. And I'm hoping for the best there. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any bone jitters tonight. The bone jitters are just out. They're just not working at all. I got to figure out what's going on with those. It's going to be a whole thing. But otherwise, everything else that's going on, you should join the Discord if you're not already a part of it. It's a great time. Hello, join the Discord. We talk about spiders over there. We also talk about not spiders and things that are in between the status of spider and not spider, and it's just a great discussion. So come join us there, or check out the YouTube channel where I upload all of my past playthroughs. We got a lot of good series up there, so please go check those out. And last but not least, if you're feeling generous, if you feel like you have some money burning a hole in your pocket and you want to give it to an ethereal cause, the best thing you can do with that is coffee. You just donate that to my coffee. I'd rather have it via coffee than I would bits or subs. Don't get me wrong, I still appreciate bits and subs, but you know, we deal with lots of monsters here in the haunted house, and some of them I don't want to deal with, like the Bezos. That's a terrible monster. So if we could not feed the Bezos, that would be much preferred. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the game. Thanks, everybody. Yes, and crabs, and crabification, and things that have not crabified, and birdification, which is also a thing, just lesser. But it is what the dinosaurs experienced. Okay, what am I supposed to do about this other thing I need to investigate? Why are you crying? There is no crying on 221B Baker Street. Cease! Okay, so am I supposed to be searching for something else in this garbage can? Ah, creepy Watson! It kind of does look a little like the Sunken City. I'm hoping puzzle-wise it's better than the Sunken City, because that got so repetitive so quickly. What do I care about this? Okay. I just entered like an ethereal mode. Is there something unique to this? Why? Okay, Q button enters the ethereal mode, so that's weird. What do I care about this? What's the goal here? Should I talk to Watson again? Maybe it'll give me a hint.
If you come across one of my drafts, please leave it in the bin.
Alright. Okay. Concentration. Mind Palace. Oh, is this actually part of the same series? Is this by the same developers of The Sinking City? Because that's exactly what they called it too. We have nothing in the Mind Palace. The Mind Palace is empty. We have 4 neurons. Only 2 of them are connected. And that's it. They're just kind of plinking around in there. I don't care about those. 221B Baker Street. Back. Okay. Evidence. Pin evidence. Watson brought in the strand is missing. He disposed of it before entering the building because his pages were soiled. Still a chance it might be found in the dustbin. The newspaper is indeed in the bin. Okay. So what more do we need? Why do we need a second take on the newspaper? just your 4 neurons split into 2 groups and don't talk to each other anymore? Yeah, I get that. That's relatable.
If I'm honest, part of me will enjoy watching you rifle through rubbish. Seems only fair after what you did to our flat.
Okay.
Cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
I'm sorry. Why then did you decide to give me the clue? I've been clicking on it forever. Hold left shift to run. Sprint up the stairs. Watson? Hurry up. Okay.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
What's Cordona? Who's Cordona?
How about that Vogel fellow? He seems rather obsessed with you. Would he do something like this? Why go through all this scheming to murder you? A spine stuck to the newspaper is hardly lethal.
But why of all places is there a cactus spine in my bin?
A ruined newspaper is hardly the end of the world. We can always buy another.
Okay. Do I have a new objective now? What's going on here? I guess we're gonna pin that evidence. Or question this? I don't know. Tab, there's my neurons. Come on, can I do anything with them yet? No. The Strand is missing from the Morning Post. Watson disposed of it outside. There's a chance it's still in the dustbin. The newspaper isn't... Okay. Could we pick it up? Did I miss that option?
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay, I guess that answers that question.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Well, why are you barking for
Then
it?
why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
I like this kid. This kid is good. We keep this kid. Okay, what happened to my newspaper? What were today's headlines?
Any breaking news today?
The dog accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes, yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, well, what happened to my newspaper?
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then
Heck
tell me,
yeah.
Did you notice
winner's
anyone
thinking right
suspicious
there.
at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Yeah, exactly.
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Cool, now I can take the day off.
Wait, what? Huh. She had a shudder from a past life there. What was that about? What did he do to the paper? Tell me about the man at our doorstep.
can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
Oh, what did he do to the
Did
paper?
you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not 'cause I was scared, 'cause I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Interesting.
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
I mean, kid, you're kind of, yeah.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand.
You have
here.
my favor. We're not sending this one to Fleet Street. No, this one stays with us. You've got a new question in your Mind Palace. Open up the casebook with C and then navigate to the Mind Palace. Inside, select relevant pieces. Conduce the answer. Okay. Neuron. Who ruined the Strand? Cactus spine, potentially poisoned. Who ruined the Strand? Activate neurons. Okie dokie. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination. A loud bang! A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. How are we so sure that this cactus spine was poisoned and someone wasn't just eating a cactus for
From
breakfast?
that Mr. Holmes' murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of a game. Is this familiar to you?
I wish I could help you, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, what? Can pin evidence for quick access information in the casebook. Open the casebook with C. And pin the evidence with the bookshop photo by pressing X. Try to find the bookshop. Okay. Okay, where is the bookshop then? Oh, it's just around the corner. Okay. Barnes the bookseller. So just around the corner. Right there, I got two corners to choose from. Here we go. Good horse. Very good horse. Solid horse. 10 out of 10 horse. Still doesn't tell me where the bookstore is, but okay. Well, that doesn't seem accurate. There we go. Okay. Well, that's Barber's. Barbershop. It's Gaslight. It's the thing the game's going to be doing to a lot of us. Gaslight shop. Bakery. There's Barnes. Okay. Well-read gentleman standing out in the rain. Nah, that's normal. I agree, Warbird. I didn't check to see if it was the same developers, but yeah, I do kind of have that same sneaking intuition.
A ruined newspaper is hardly the end of the world. We can always buy another.
Oh, that's Watson. Okay. I hear a dog. I hear a dog. Puppy is a puppy.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Who's a very good boy?
Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
I'm glad Sherlock likes dogs. Observe. Bags under the eyes, the effects of overwork. What's going on with those fingers there, friend? Ink. Newspaper ink. Down we go, to the knees, to the knees. Leans heavily on his right leg, sore left leg. The crotchular region is fine. Shoes are a little scuffed. High heels, wants to look taller. Alright, should we blackmail the victim or just call him a workaholic? Or a blackmail victim? We can have two stances on this, basically. First one is workaholic. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp because of and large bags under his eyes as a result of long, intense work. He's not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot. Even the ink on his hand suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could be the pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. Or he could be a blackmail victim. Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the result of poor sleep and stress. He has developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone, and might be involved in a plot against me. I'm gonna go with the workaholic. I don't think this is not enough evidence to think that he is out to kill us. A spine? A cactus spine?
Mr. Barnes, a word.
A word, sir.
Ah, for goodness sake.
Okay, that was a little suspicious. Admittedly.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions
How
for me?
ironic that we're right across the street from the gaslight.
I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Well, bizarre. Puppy! There's a puppy. Z to highlight interactive areas in your environment around you. Such as the puppy.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
What a douche!
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Okay.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
It's like a floating citadel. It's not that bad. Hieroglyphics. The Jungle Book. Oh. Oh, you don't say. That looks a little occult to me. Exotic Plants Catalog. A catalog of exotic plants on Barnes counter. The name of the catalog reads, Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting Love. Okay.
Basics of cryptoanalysis. Cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Hey, cryptology's fun. I dig it. I'm not good at it, but I dig it. Okie dokie. Anything else worthy of investigation? Something over here. The power of love, blood, and mandrake. Oh, okay. Do we not have an interest in that book title? Mr. Holmes? No? Okay. Nothing of interest there, I guess. So be it.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
You may or may not have an obsession with cryptology. It's fun! It's like puzzles! I've proven time and time again I'm pretty inept at puzzles, but I do enjoy them. It's puzzles, but high risk, high reward. And an element of the occult. Putrid Fox, hello. Okay, so I have a bunch of evidence now. I guess maybe we should go back to the Mind Palace. I have a bunch of these. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Cryptology books at Barnes. Barnes's Broken Ladder. Exotic plants catalog. Cactus spine potentially even poisoned. Sure. Is this the neuron we want to fire? Okie dokie, these are, I don't think that's correct. Alright. This is a confusing way to go about things. Barnes's Broken Ladder. I don't think that has anything to do with anything.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
Okay. Anyways. How do I make this box from Barnes disappear? Is that just gonna be up in my corner as long as this is? Okay, pin that evidence. We're already in Mr. Barnes.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Typically, yes. Depends on how you look at it. Okay, so this one turned out good? Why? I don't think I understand this element of things yet. I don't quite understand what it is I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm supposed to find another observation, I guess? I don't think the other thing's quite collected correctly, right? Alright, attempt number 3. Oh, I'm supposed to look at the plants.
Language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Dead flowers on display.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Another observation is necessary. Which one? What could it be?
The finest view London has to offer.
Yeah? You say so? Moistness's existence. We can actually probably fix that a little bit. Voices, interface, ambient, SFX. We can turn those down just a touch. Maybe they'll make it a little less moist sounding. Because, yeah, it does sound really squishy.
So, answer's a dog now.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Back to the Mind Palace once again. Because now we have an observation. Apparently not. Okay, so that one's correct. But now we're missing a document and testimony? I'm very confused. What am I to do? Okay, so let's go back outside and maybe someone across the street can help us. Hello, lovely. How's it going? You seem very happy to be here.
Hello
Weather
there.
is dreary, isn't
What's
it?
your name?
Lily. I know, not very original. I should have worn something warmer.
What about the puppo?
People don't tend to come out for flowers when it rains. Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Couldn't hurt.
Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite, unless you touch their thorns.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
Oh, yes, indeed, indeed. Oh, hey, bad news? Okay, here we go.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
It is a cactus, you're right.
A familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin?
I believe so. Any other flowers like to come out and play?
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
You don't grow them, you just purvey them? Well, then I'm not
Anything
interested.
tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
No, but let me give you the good old stare down like a creep. Avoids eye contact. Or distracted? Wearing makeup for beauty or for concealment. I don't know. Boobala. The morning brooch. Honoring the deceased husband. Okay, well that's probably what's going on. Unusual for work attire. I don't know if you're selling flowers. Man, we are just staring this poor lady down. Changed shoes upon arrival. Still grieving, Ms. Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for outside her work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. While she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, she still wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her gaze, always staring off in the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Or she's ready to move on. Ms. Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search for something. Perhaps she's waiting for someone? While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her... Make up a nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she has learned to love herself again. Well, isn't that lovely? I'm guessing she's probably still grieving. Or she's into the bookshop, into the bookkeeper.
My condolences, Mrs. Fleming.
Mr. Holmes?
Your husband's death. You're clearly still in mourning.
Oh, no. I loved him more than anything, of course, but that was some time ago now. Life goes on.
Well, I chose poorly.
Learn, one way or another.
Provide evidence? Of what?
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
Familiar.
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
But boy, the look it was!
Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy, so we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played.
Aww.
He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached, but since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Well, okay then. What other information can we, bother her with? This one?
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Interesting. So the cactus wasn't there before you left. Okay.
I don't know anything about this, sorry. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. What about the broken ladder? No, broken ladder.
I don't know anything about this, sorry. Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. I don't know anything about this.
What do you know?
Are you sure you're asking the right person?
At least I can ask away, like, as many times as I want. That's nice.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
I'll just go through all of these. It's fine.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
We're going to hear a lot of
What
that.
do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Oh, those.
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Aww. They love each other. But then why is he acting all cagey about it? Just open your heart, my dude. Tell her you like her. Okay, what else do I need to do here? Go into my mind palace. Dead flowers on display, cactus spine mostly poisoned. Roses for sale. Miss Fleming on Barnes. Not quite. I'm close, though. Boom! There it is. Okay, Mr. Barnes is in love with... Yeah, alright, we got it. Okay, cool. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or simply could be a symbol of his desperation. He's as thirsty as the flowers? Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from a catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes a symbol of his eternal love, since a catalog presents these cacti as immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strand outside 200 Baker Street. Now they hear the full story. Okay, so the story is he dropped the cactus on my doorstep, but delivered it to her, but was awkward in a way where he just like set it on a shelf of things she was selling, rather than like actually gifting it to her. So, I don't know. Well, we have asked and answered, I guess.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Ought we? Must we?
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain
Oh,
sight?
there you go. Star Raptor, hello, how's it going? Let's see. So now we need to find Mr. Barnes or something, but he's kind of like locked himself away in his office. This does not seem like his office. Okay. Hang on, did the ectoplasm work? I didn't even see. Didn't look like it worked. Did I miss that? I apologize. So, yeah, that's another thing I'm going to have to work on fixing then. Damn it. Alright, well, at least we know. So, we have this. We can go ahead and pin this evidence. Barnes displays a bouquet. Yep. I guess maybe we should talk to her about the cactus?
Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite unless you touch their thorns.
Watson, what do you have to say?
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
New books in the store. Mr. Barnes! Talk to me, sir.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
That's about Mrs. Fleming's new cactus.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
Bada boom, knowledge drop. He just fell off his ladder, it sounds like. Oh, and also my paper was ruined.
I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Man, Sherlock would suck to have as a neighbor.
Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
All we need is a little bit of Watson empathy, right?
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus in your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive.
Yeah, they've taken up the whole morning.
The post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Oh, it's true. Oh, damn it. Shucks. Really? Just like... Sherlock just like... Just expunged his day on this poor dude who just tripped and fell and just like made the problem all about him. What a guy. Sherlock, what a douche.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you
Good
ought
to
be familiar
know.
with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies.
Again, this is not this dude's fault.
I am an
Why do you
expert on
not realize that of course they would have the newspaper in there? You're the master of deduction.
Just give me the paper.
Instead, you're just bullying this poor bookstore dude into, like, just probably running off to a new country at this point. Oh my god. Alright, The Strand, September 28th, 1882. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and a thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moscova had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening and was en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitness reports seeing the saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
I genuinely hope, more for your sake than mine, that we never talk again the entire rest of this game, Mr. Barnes. Lest you be bullied into submission by this jackass Sherlock.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
Yeah, a little
There was
bit.
supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Bada bing, bada boom.
It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Again, bearing the lead.
Perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared.
Hey, a Swede disappeared earlier too.
What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But
It's brilliant. Let's go.
oh,
Watson.
well, his house is nearby.
He wanted to kiss Watson at that moment. At this point, I'm shipping these two as gay lovers for the rest of the game. Can't be undone. Barnes displays of okay, I don't need to know that anymore. We can go ahead and get rid of that. Let's unpin that evidence.
Not much further now.
Are we going here? Are we going this? Where are we going? Stenwick's Manor. Okay, I guess this is where we're going. Yeah, this seems like a place Sherlock would show up.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it.
Sideburns, sideburns,
I'm telling
sideburns,
you the
sideburns,
same
sideburns,
thing
sideburns,
until anyone's
sideburns.
seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Other missing people?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
So why won't you investigate, sir?
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Oh my God, he's a Karen.
Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Mr. Watson, there's a reason we pay you. I hope it's enough. Oh, okay. Why did Watson walk up behind us? I think this really is a continuation of creepy Watson. I gave him this mustache. I liked this mustache. I thought it fitted him quite well. Oh. Alright, can you describe Kimahia?
Tell me about Kimahia.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen. And as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Pointing? When did he... Oh, Watson, please. Please, I see you over in the left there. Calm down, sir.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Oh, no. Not the newspaper again. Watson! My God, dude! What is going on? What are you running laps every time I have a conversation with this guy?
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Shack.
Could you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying.
Can I
dead
punch this guy?
inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Wait for it. There he is again! Why would he run away?
Is there any reason Kimahia may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Cabbage? Hi, Watson.
Did Kimahia make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
Yes, his wages, not in his pocket. Weird. Hello, Watson. Had he run away before?
I take it this is the first time Kimahia has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city.
Yeah, I was next to me.
All the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Yeah. Put your head between your knees. Alright, well, we get free reign of the estate, so let's go do some snooping. Tea, I suppose.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Ooh, Stenwick? I'm sorry, but he never seemed like a good person from Hello. With a name like Stenwick, what would you expect? Interesting statue. What's this? Knee print. Hiding.
Looks like a knee print. Chewing tobacco.
Gross.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Do you frequently just, like, openly fillet Mr. Holmes like this, Watson?
Who could have left these tracks?
Okay.
Seem fresh.
Bizarre.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
I suppose you're right, Zed. I suppose you're absolutely right. Still allowed to be angry about him. This is some surprisingly modern graffiti. Well, we don't have any commentary about this? Concentration helps you pick up smaller details around the world around you. When you see a wavy green circle, press Q above it to observe the object more closely. Don't forget to pin relevant evidence. The clues won't be visible without it. But this graffiti is... okay, sure.
Do you think Kimihia had an accomplice in his escape?
I'm honestly rooting for Kimihia right now. Is there like a face print in the grain?
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Well, that's not pleasant. I already got that one. There we go. A telescope.
A small Navy spyglass.
Right, Zed? Right? I don't think it's graffiti. I think it's probably cultural, especially in context of Kimihia. Although I don't know anything about New Zealand, like, arts and culture. So I'm being a little presumptuous by saying that.
A scrap of Hessian.
Hessian, you say?
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Oh. What? No, go back. Am I supposed to do something about this? Apparently not. Okay. Oh! Okay. I didn't realize there were associated scenes with these. Alright. Okay, so that's the only one I have so far. Yeah, that is also very much so, the Sinking City-esque. Yeah, the snap is a bit excessive.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called. Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
What? Look at the quality of the bed. It's literally a sack on the floor. This is miserable conditions.
No air coming through it.
Bones!
Button chops. The remains of a meal. The ashes are long since cold.
Is that a coin? No, it's a rock.
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Mmm, delicious.
No air coming through it.
Mmm, drugs. Interesting, okay. Excuse me, excuse me, Watson, excuse me. Okay, so tobacco and opioids. Dude was living his best indentured life. Donna Complin, hello! Welcome. Welcome you and welcome your friends. Hello, everybody. Come on in. We're playing Sherlock Holmes The Awakened tonight, which, again, I haven't checked, but by the minute I'm thinking is more and more by the same developers as The Sinking City, because it incorporates so very many of the same elements as that game. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this brings us, especially since they're both Lovecraftian in nature. Alright, so we have 2 of 5 memories unlocked. I wonder if there's more around here somewhere. Because we only have the 3 back there. Oh my god, Dadu, I'm so sorry! What the hell happened? Oh, fuck, dude! Oh, hang on, we got something. Thought I saw something here. There's just this one. Unless there's something on the other side of this wall? I suppose that's a possibility. Make sure we've inspected everything back here first, though. Looks like we have... Oh no! Oh. And that completely undid your save states? Or did you accidentally reload a save state and that's probably what happened. Oh, buddy. You didn't have any save states, you were just doing the straight up playthrough without... I gotcha. Alright, so the police have set up a line here.
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
Yeah, daughter, you have my sympathies. That is rough. Well, I mean, would you... have any interest in restarting it, or just like you're good on Majora's Mask now? Maybe set it down for a minute. I mean, the nature of randomizers is you get a completely different experience if you just start from scratch. All right, we're gonna provide the evidence here. Give me a shack.
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
No, you should know what's in there.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahere's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Ah, uh-huh. Distracting. I see how it is.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahere's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
I certainly don't pay him enough to buy those kinds of things. I keep all his money in my safe.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Uh-huh, okay.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
I'm gonna punch this dude.
Why would I know this?
Do you happen to know Kimahere's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Okay, so the shoes are not his? Interesting. Okay. Well, whatever your forward experience, Dadu, I hope it goes well. And, I don't know. Personally, I would suggest using save states. It seems to be a lot more reliable. But then you have to be wary of, like, save stating / comboing in-game, because then you might accidentally reverse yourself, too. So, I don't know. Rely on one or the other. But, yeah. I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry for your loss. Chewing tobacco.
Has Kimahere ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahere's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Uh-huh.
Why are you still here?
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Alright, I guess it's time for the Mind Palace. Okay, let's see. Clothes made of Hessian, chewing tobacco remnants, and the spyglass. And follow that up with Trail in Stenwick's Garden. Read that really quick, please. Or not. I beg your pardon. Clothes made of Hessian and the Strand, I guess? I don't see how the two are related, but okay. Alright, well I've got one of the two now. But I guess we're short an item. I need to keep searching for an item somewhere. I suppose. Okay, those neurons are firing away.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
House of Leaves? I'm not sure I'm familiar with it. It keeps saying there's something here, but I'm not seeing anything. Supposedly 4 more?
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make...
Okay, you're saying the same thing over and over again, but you had a yellow dot like you had something new to say, Watson. Come on now. Okay, so what if we revisit these memories?
No air coming through it. No air coming through it.
Maybe if we visit the other side? Because what might be clogging it? That might be a thing, right? Yeah, look at that.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Oh, okay. I know I'm only tangentially familiar with my house. It's been recommended to me several times. I am currently in the process of trying to relearn how to apply WAD files to Doom. I don't have enough time in the day to sit down and figure that out. It's probably not complicated, but, you know. My brain.
If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
Tempted to just let him go. Okay, Mind Palace. We have more evidence now. Not a thing. Okay. How are we still down and out a clue and a thing? We still have more to find? I swear I've searched everything. Okay, some unknown person then. Now that I have a bunch of different images, I can kind of snap through these and figure out what it is. I'm sorry. So either somebody's smoking or nothing happened at all? Oh, okay. Somebody stumbled backwards this way. So does that open up more options in the Mind Palace? I'm confused. Huh. Yeah, that's probably a good intuition. So, let's see here.
Is this a Tanifa, a Maori water spirit, or something else?
Oh, now you notice that. Okay, so number 1 is this. Somebody clogged the pipe. Number 2 would be this, where someone is dragging his corpse out. And we have 3 choices here as well. Somebody with a work boot hiding and smoking. Him hiding and smoking. Somebody spying. Probably that one. Okay. Maybe now I can make the approach again. Let's see if I can do that. That is a very solid bush.
This dreary rain is making a miserable day even worse.
Okay. I don't know. Cloth made of Hessian. Cloth in the chimney. Yeah, this is kind of a bizarre, like, attempt at recreating whatever. What does this have to do with the strand, though? Still nothing? What happens? Why can't I search this anymore? Why do items disappear? Why can't I try to connect different items? A lot of the things in this... Okay, so it's ruling those items that I selected out as not evidence? I don't know. This is really obtuse. Similar to... Well, I guess it's more complicated than the sinking city. But at the same time, I'm not liking this weird mystery element of it. Solve for X, but it's actually YZ. And you have no idea which one's which. So we know for a fact there's opioids in there, and we know for a fact that somebody stuffed the pipe. So that's interesting. Someone took his... Watson, what are you doing? Watson, what are you... Stop, my dude. What are you doing, Watson? Calm down. Hello, why didn't I see these before? Watson, could you... Get out of here, my dude! Literally the worst. Okay, so we were wanting to know about keys, right? There's keys right there, but why can't I pick those up? It doesn't even acknowledge that they exist. I can't do anything with them. This is actually driving me a little insane. So we know something about the Strand, which is the ship and the thing. We have no other indication of what it is we're looking for. A clue, Mr. Watson, would be wonderful. Some dude just smoking over here. We don't even know what for. What would the spyglass be for then? What else am I looking for? Why do I have 2 copies of this? Why are there 2 of these here? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to settings. And we're going to turn the difficulty down to Mycroft. And let's see, investigation, progress notifications, interactivity icons, lockpicking, imagination. Really? Selection of evidence, screen casebook, analyze surroundings. Mind Palace, wardrobe doesn't matter. Concentration is Q, which is what we're doing. See, Watson gets yellow icons occasionally.
Intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it. This disappearance is intriguing.
But he otherwise offers nothing. So am I supposed to find the right order of combination of this? Because otherwise, how would I know? Someone wearing boot prints. So that kind of changes those up, but are they accurate? Okay, try this, try this. Watson, move! Watson, move! My God, dude. You're literally getting in the way more than anything. So no, none of these are... I still don't have any clues? What am I missing here? What is going on? Unpin that. Or maybe it needs to be pinned? I don't know. Oh my God, what? Those weren't showing up before.
someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so I need to have certain clues selected in order for them to even show up in the world? I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, somebody definitely face planted here. That seems like it's a more likely situation. Watson! Watson! My guy! Alright. So that uncovers that a little bit. Is there more? Is there another icon that maybe I can look at? Or maybe you'll actually let me look at the keys on the thing now? Because look, there's a key there. Still can't acknowledge it though. Doesn't exist. But maybe that gives me enough clue that I can actually do something in the Mind Palace. Nope! It does nothing. Does this change anything? What were you taking? Just stuff? Seems a little unlikely. Also seems a little unlikely. There is still one clue missing, apparently.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Alright, and that leaves that area, so now there's no more clues of that nature. I feel like someone was spying on our guy and kidnapped him. Why? Why would they do such a thing? If that's the case, wouldn't it just be fine if he was just like smoking some opioids? Maybe had a little too much, passed out, someone's like, hey, there's a dude, I'm gonna take that dude. I'm gonna wheel him away. After being all creepy and watching for God knows how long. Seems likely enough, right? Okay. What is this? Is this my finished one? I guess green means finished. Also, hi, Umbra. Sorry I didn't say hello to you there. Kind of wrapped up in this, I want to say mystery, but honestly it's just a bunch of obtuse mechanics that really aren't meshing well together. Trying to make it make sense is not fun. I even tried to tone down the difficulty just to see if there was like a more cohesive element to it underneath. I'm not getting anything. So previously we didn't need all 5, we could just get through these. let's continue to look for anything. More elements. So this is what allowed me to have more insight into things going on. I had it pinned. So maybe if I pin it again, maybe there will be more to look for. Does not seem to be. Don't you do it, Watson. I'm really sick of you pinning me inside the building. I'm getting really annoyed with it. Doesn't seem to be anything else going on, though. Have I examined all the evidence? That doesn't help. Okay, maybe this is all I need in order to talk to the dude some more. I don't know.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering and go and do your job.
Literally want to punch this man.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering and go and do your job. Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes?
Oh my god.
Stop loitering and go and do your job.
So this game was well received on Steam, which makes me feel like an idiot. Hi, Pigeon. I see you, Pigeon. Just must mean there's something I am missing. Like some element or something that I'm not seeing or doing. Follow the tutorial. Concerned with her being headless? Okay. This game is fucking dumb. I don't like this. I don't. It's how many times have we examined this thing and there's been nothing here to examine? Just let it be there. I don't need to have the stupid thing, like, selected. It's dumb. That's so dumb. Okay, so we have 5 scenarios now, right? Next one's over here. Okay. Now maybe I can do something in the Mind Palace, please. Solve this stupid puzzle. No, nothing. If I have to do this, like, sort of piece it together nonsense every single scenario, I'm not gonna enjoy this. God damn it, Watson. Okay, let's see. Someone clogged the pipe. And shoved opioids in there, maybe? I guess that's probably what happened. And then dragged him out and then fell over. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Validate? That wasn't an option before.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimihir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimihir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door, Luckily for our intruder, Kimmer here had the key in his shack.
That all makes sense. Okay, well, let's go talk to the senior douche captain of owning other people as property and punch him in the face a lot. Let's do that. Can we do that? I'd like that.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimmer here. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimmer here never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimmer here's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I'm almost finished. Come on now.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimmer here was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimmer here's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimmer here, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
Oh, fuck right off,
He
dude.
arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested.
Okay, I'll agree on that much, but the rest of you, 100% douche.
I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Tempting, very tempting. I feel like this is probably the correct answer. Eyelashes.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
I'll teach you the art of being punched in the nose. 4 times. Alright, so now we have the lock with the keyhole. Oh, that was arduous as fuck. Okay, so there's more scuff marks this way. At least that I'm seeing. Watson, could you calm down? Could you not kick things up, please? Here we go. What's this? Leather satchel.
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man?
There we go.
A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done. Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
A bosun's chair, you say?
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimmer here's cart, I gather.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, the investigation's complete now? That was it? That was all we needed to do? There's no more of interest back here. Nothing. That police cart's gone. Hi, Pigeon. I see you, Pigeon. I see you. Well, Kimmy, he is gone, and you lost him. What'd you get for mistreating human beings?
Stupid, Mr. Holmes. Stop loitering and go and do your job.
Seriously, I hate this guy. Dude, you okay?
Is this familiar to you?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Is what familiar to what are we doing? Do we have something in our item in our inventory? Okay, here we go. 2 items and a clue. All right. Let's see. What are the notable features of the abductor? Calling card. Wallet with saltpeter. Kimihia's abduction. Well, fine then. Sailor's knot. Spyglass. Abductor's trail. Okay, 2 of them were correct at least. Kimihia's shack. Nope. Sloth in the chimney? Oh my god. There we go. So it's less of a puzzle and more of just like, yeah, click all these things that are 100% correlated or not correlated, and just hope we give you the correct answer. There's no mystery solving in that involved. It's just painful. Yeah, we've touched 2 of the brain cells together and it hurt. It hurt a lot. I kind of don't want to do it again. A particular knot, a spyglass, and the footprints of a working man's boots. They all add up to one conclusion. Kimihia's abductor is a sailor. You don't say. Alright, the Strand, Stenwick Mansion. We don't even know if that's correct. The calling card. Sailor's knot. Probably not. It's probably the wallet with saltpeter. And then... Abductor's trail. 2 of the 3. Okay, okay. Alright. Maybe this one? Like, someone knew about poor Kimihia, but, like, seriously. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna click everything until one of them sticks. That's really the only thing. Yeah, sure, this is related somehow, I'm sure. The abductor is a sailor. Okay, we figured that much out too. Bada bing, bada boom. All evidence points to the port of London. Of course, naturally. We know that Kimihia's kidnapper was most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kimihia, we must head to the port of London. There's no time to lose. It is vital we find a cab to the port of London immediately. This game. As much talking as I'm doing, I have to drink a lot of water. Okay. So, to the port of London we go now. I guess.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Are you a cab?
We shall need to take a cab there.
Hey, are you a cab? You're a cab. Yeah, that's fine. I'm done here. I'm cooked.
London, please. I will show you
I'm over it. Chapter 2, The Blood Red Knight. Port of London. Okay, alright.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps...
Steel Soldier, hello.
my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued?
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. But without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
Oh yeah, that's why you... Yeah, sure, okay.
Prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, to wit, we must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
It's a fair question, I guess. Okay, friends, I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'm gonna go refill my water, maybe consider my choices as far as going forward in this game, and I'll get back to you on that. So yeah, see you soon. Hang tight. Okay. Welcome back. Hi. Thanks for letting me take a quick break there. So, I did look into it. Yes, this game is developed by the same people who made The Sinking City. That was a game that came out in 2021. And this game came out April of this year. And weirdly enough, this game feels like a step back. So far, compared to The Sinking City. My biggest gripe with The Sinking City was that it was very repetitive in the whole, like, go to an area, kill a couple basic enemies, do a whole investigation scene. And the investigation scene was just like, okay, go over here, scan this, scan this, scan this, select the order of operations in which it happened. Bada bing, bada boom, it pieces together. It was straightforward and repetitive and not very puzzle-like. And it was okay, because you got to keep exploring this developing story. This game feels like they took those elements and are like, okay, but that's not enough, so we're gonna add in some fake scenarios, and you're just gonna have to piece it together and hope for the best, but also, you have to have this item selected in your inventory for these clues to even show up in the real world, even though you have technically already found the clue. It's irritating. It is a little irritating. So I'm having trouble wanting to continue this game, but I don't want to write it off completely right away. So I am gonna proceed. We are gonna keep playing, and I am gonna go forward with it. I hope it kind of picks up its pace a little bit. I really do. And we'll see how I feel about it towards the end of the night. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Okay, Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press C to open up the casebook, pick the evidence with X, and then speak to someone. Try it now with the calling card. Okay. Soulsby's calling card. Pin the evidence. And now I can ask people about it, right? Hey Watson, what do you think about this?
The saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
I really can't either. What are you doing, dude? What is going on over there? Okay, sorry, one sec. There we go. Don't know why I keep wandering this way. Hey, dude.
Can I ask you a question? Not
think I can help you.
Oh, that man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Okay, thanks for the dialogue.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
How's them beans, my dude? Eating cold beans right out the can. I mean, I get it, but whew. Times be rough. Lovely tavern. Yes. Kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Yes, you're lovely. I love you. Yeah. You're simply the greatest. I can't pet the cat. I can't pet the dog, I can't pet the cat.
Establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
About the port incident.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did
Why was
it
the
explode?
smoke
The
red?
ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
We need help finding a man.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. The description hardly narrows things down.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, provide evidence. This
Are
one.
you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
Alright, let's go ahead and stare creepily at this poor barmaid. Tell me about your chin. Or your lips. Pale, chapped lips. Okay. Vomit stains. Oh. Morning sickness. A bit distant. Sherlock. Sherlock, this is highly inappropriate. The barmaid is in the early stages of pregnancy, hence the slightly distended belly and hints of morning nausea. Chapped lips and pale face indicate lack of proper nutrition, however. She tries hiding her swollen belly by wearing trousers that are too tight for her. She's unaware. This is... Why would we... This is incredibly invasive. What is up with this Sherlock? And, like... I know... Even in the books, he's portrayed as a little bit, like, aloof and socially unaware. But he's actually, like, this game's demonstration of Sherlock, he's just highly socially inappropriate. Just outright just... a jackass. I'm gonna say she's probably trying to hide it? I don't know. Seems like something that would be difficult to be unaware of. How about we not? How about we not do that?
No, no chance of a pint then.
Well, yeah, a little bit dickish, but like this guy, just inappropriate levels of rude. When did we wear a top hat? Why did we change hats? That guy just saw us and turned around. Suspicious. We were wearing our classic Sherlock Holmes hat, thank you very much. Oh, these guys are up to something. Hey, dude.
Can I ask you a question?
Hi.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Hey, come back here. I saw you running away.
Is this familiar to you?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Okie dokie. And can usually be found in the dockyard. So where's the dockyard from here? Back here, maybe? Is that true, Zed? That's incredible. Oh. I support that. Should have kept him locked up.
Help me, please.
Oh, sorry, I know nothing.
Okay, maybe if I have a different clue activated then? Oh no, this seems to still be the clue we need to work with. But here's the dockyard. I guess the game also just told me it became a lot more open world, so I guess I get to just wander around and investigate. Help! Garvish is missing for a week. Please tell me if you see him. Ask Daya the port in Shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Okay. Fine. You okay, dude?
Do you know anything about this?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
That's a normal response to a simple question. Mr. Siegel. Please, Mr. Siegel, a question. Have you seen this man? Oops, sorry. Yeah, exactly, right? Sorry.
Is this familiar to you?
You're lucky to find me.
Oh, okay. People say that Mr. Solby may have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the 3rd pier. Sorry. Oh, god damn it. The one person who's helpful I'm bullying. I just want to read what's the bell the sign. I want to ring the bell. Okay, so here's our open world we get to explore. There's the shanty town. Where we just were. There's the Cursed Mermaid. Hell of a bar name. 3rd pier, I'm guessing, is one of these. I don't know, we need to figure out how to get to... Here's... Okay, that's the number 3. I'm gonna trust that this is the one. This happens to be a number 3. Hi, Siegel.
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Okay, I'll ask your friend who's up here. I'll ask your friend who's... hey, can you come down so I can actually talk to you? Swear to God, if you're someone I need to talk to critically and I can't, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. Trains. You good, dude?
Could you help me?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
You didn't even look up.
Could you help me?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
You have the exact same voice as the last guy I just spoke with. Suspicious! What does this note say? No, I want to read the note. These usually actually say something. Come here. Oh, it's the same note. Help, Garvish is missing for 3 days. Interesting. So, I'm guessing side quest? Gentlemen?
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Yeah, keep throwing those cards down. Huh. I again have no idea whether Chat Blob even said anything. I'm sorry if it didn't. Things are not working as they should right now. Hello there.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Ah! Are you Roy Soulsby?
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy. But I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
Oh, so, what is your job?
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Okay. Can I ask a few questions about some missing people? Weird that you'd bury the lead with that.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Now, where was I?
Now, where was I?
Let's do some observation real quick. Suspicious dirt on hands? Many stamp ink stains. HM cuss. The HM cuss? Oh no. 5'5" tall, average height. William Hillside pocket watch, mint solid gold. No muscle tone, not brawny. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, Munsnake, you're not completely wrong. It is a little clunky with the discovery thing, and that's what took me so long in the stupid garden section with the slave owner jackass. It is a lot like the Sinking City, except they somehow made it not as good. They made it worse. I'm hoping it kind of irons itself out in the next couple hours here, because I would like to enjoy this game, but if it keeps up on this whole thing, I'm not going to. But we'll see. He's of English blood, 5'5", has an average build. He lacks muscle tone that implies he's hardly strong. Mr. Soulsby does not seem to look like Kimihara's abductor. Okay, Mr. Soulsby is apparently the customs officer. He holds a brand new Williams-sided pocket watch. He can never afford such a thing, so he may have stolen it. Only a corrupt officer can... I don't think he's a thief, but he's definitely shady. So I'm gonna go with probably a corrupt officer. Let's go ahead and provide some evidence to him, shall we?
What are you on about?
Sorry?
What are you on about?
I don't know.
Sorry. Doesn't ring a bell.
Cool.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
Oh, suspicious.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Nyah. Nyah, you say. Can we not talk to him more? No? Okay. So now I need to run around, find more evidence, but I guess also pin this? Otherwise I won't see all my clues.
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
Very astute.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw, and boom.
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Enjoy your vacation, then. Exactly, it's his card.
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Quick, before he boards the train. I don't know. Watson, look out, he's boarding the train! I have no idea. Okay, so those are people I can speak with.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
I know nothing about it. There's no...
Do you know anything about this?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Again, you got the exact same voice as the other guy, which is a little bizarre to me, but alright, if you say so. Why is everybody holding their head in their hands?
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
At least your voice is different. Is everybody already succumbing to the madness and we're just oblivious so far?
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Okay.
Are you able to help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Hello, horse? Yeah? Okay. You seem a little confident.
Help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Alright, everybody's just kind of loitering. Not really doing anything. Nothing's going on. Is there a zone here where this is going to be useful? Missing persons poster. I don't want that. I don't want to pin that. I think maybe we'll want to pin this one. Okie dokie. So again, that's... Now that I understand the mechanic, it's a little less obnoxious. But still, every one of these people are going to have, like, the possibility of different dialogue depending on what clue I have selected as my primary in inventory.
May I ask you something?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
But it's mostly going to be a lot of that. I'd like to get to the sleuthing portion of the game already. Doesn't seem to be... nope, that's just a lantern. That's nothing. Okay. What about this lady? Do you know anything about her?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Absolutely nothing about this. That voice is hilarious to me. I can't be bothered.
Help me, please. I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Hey, hello.
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you with this.
You didn't even look. Nobody even looks. Turn around and tell me to go away. What are you watching out for?
Are you able to help me? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
What's going on here, number 10?
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sorry.
I'm literally just gonna have to ask everybody. I got no idea. Wouldn't hurt to wander around and get to know the area anyways. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry. Number 4.
Is this familiar to you?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Can I borrow a cigarette?
Are you able to help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer.
Someone
else.
This lady keeps repeatedly asking Mr. Soulsby about stuff, but nobody's even seen her. I don't even know where the posters are. So this is number 11. What's up with these numbered things?
Help me, please. Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Okay, well, thank you anyways. Do I have another piece of evidence that might be of use? Alright. So I think we need to go to the shanty town where we initially were. Can I fast travel to that? I can fast travel to shanty town. That's nice, at least. Ooh, that was quick load, too. I appreciate that. And I guess we're gonna wander in here where we're probably gonna get told to fuck off.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Hello?
Do you know anything about this? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Nothing there either. Laudanum! Morpheus! Sleeping babies. Are we gonna get more super weird wall art in this game? More men kissing fish, perhaps?
Is this familiar to you? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Oh my goodness. Watson! Watson! Oh my god, dude. Write a book about how you keep getting in my way. Physically, not mentally. You're actually quite helpful. But otherwise, I got no idea. Okay, red rag. So this is the shanty with the lady who need information about her child. Pumpkin. Hello.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
No idea, buddy.
No. Well, not yet.
Where was your brother last seen?
Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Where is this necklace?
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
Interesting. So I'm guessing it really wasn't worth much, was it?
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Yeah.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Emma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Oh, buddy. Alright, I'll see if I can find your brother. I feel like this is kind of tied. Very interesting that that man claimed to be Soulsby, but other people are saying Soulsby's, like, different. You know? What's up with that? Okay. Where is this altar? And tell me about this pumpkin. Watson, oh my goodness. Like, please don't make your characters that follow, like, solid. Please?
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
What an asshole. The guy who gave him the pin, not the boy. It's not the boy's fault. Oh, hello, Skeleman. What is this, a doctor's shanty office? I guess so. Yeah, these are probably patient beds. Like, right out in the rain. Oh, that's rough. Do what you gotta, I guess. But yeah, go ahead and leave the syringe right out in the open.
I could try and flag someone down. If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Well, I feel like Sherlock Holmes. That door's lit. Maybe I can go in there. Maybe there's something. Chicken! Hi, chicken. Hello? Oh, this is the tavern again. Okay. Well, maybe they'll give us a meat pie while we're here. Haha. Steel Soldier, you want the Wheel of Fate? I can give you the Wheel of Fate. That much is still working, I know for certain. Let's do it. Spin it to win it. I spoke too soon. Apparently the Wheel of Fate is no longer working. Shoot. What is going on? I'm gonna have to do so much troubleshooting after this. But this is all good for me to know that this stuff isn't working. So I'm sorry, I will refund you your points. But, I guess no Wheel of Fate. Either that or it's just gonna spin at random and I'm gonna have no idea when it happens, so you let me know. Dreadmore, hello! We'll destroy pests of any kind in complexity. We'll accept payment in cash only. Ask Garvant. Tickets to the Oakmont, Massachusetts are still available. Charon will depart next Tuesday from Pierton N2. Well, if they get it working again. Do you know of anyone with a metallic eye?
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even.
Wheel of Scam.
Dirty
I'm
Science
sorry.
is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
Silver? Well, I guess that works, but oh, that sounds so uncomfortable. Oh. Do you know where Summers is?
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a dirty Summers?
He signed on with a ship. I am not one to.
It costs you extra, sir. And don't ask that again in this establishment.
Keep away from him.
Provide evidence. What evidence do I have?
Have you been drinking?
Sure.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
I'm sorry, is this Westworld?
Have you been drinking? Doesn't look like anything to me.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything to me. Doesn't look like anything to me.
Go for it, Spirito. If you want to, go ahead.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Should I just drop the bomb? The pregnancy bomb? Hey lady, you're pregnant.
Your clothes are already tight and soon they won't fit at all. How far along are you?
I thought I'd hidden it better. How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Fair enough, fair enough. Like I said, Holmes is a bit of a dick. The Cursed Mermaid. Fresh, hearty, and still lager? Okay. That's a phrase. Thank you, Spirito. Very kind of you. Thanks for taking care of that. Okay, what can I do with my mind palace? Where is Kilma? Who abducted Kilma? Missing person poster. Soulsby's calling card. None of these, attribute. Kilma's disappearance. Along with barmaid's testimony. Along with Roy Soulsby's testimony. None of them. I doubt these have anything to do with it either. Yep, okay. Well, let's go back and let's see if there's anything I can do with this one. Who abducted Kiyama? Soulsby's calling card. Oh, this is the exact one I already did, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, back. How about this one? Where is Kiyama? Are these basically the same? They're the same. They're basically the same. Okay, well, let's see. Soulsby's calling card, not gonna work. Kiyama's disappearance. Barmaid's testimony. Napoli Boy's testimony. Roy Soulsby's testimony. Any of these? Ooh, close. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so there's Dirty Summers is Kimmy as a kidnapper. Seems like Roy Soulsby could be Summers' accomplice. So maybe we should go approach him with that information. Have a good night, Logus. Take care. Yama's abductor. Barmaid's testimony. That's all we have to go off that, so let's never mind. Who's crying? Oh, hey, there you are. Hello.
May I ask you something?
Nope. Sorry, I know nothing.
Just gonna cry in the street, and I'm an asshole for bothering you. Okay, well, I guess we need to ask about this big guy, Summers. Dirty Summers.
Is this familiar to you?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
We're really trying to connect as many brain cells as we can. Pigums! Dude, okay, dude's fast asleep inside the thing with the pigums. Ugh. Can't imagine sleeping in that condition. What if the pig just started eating you in your sleep? Just crunch your skull. Probably happens. Can we approach Summers about this now? Feels like it'd be a bad idea, but
Do you know anything about this?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask
don't really have any other leads to follow, so we'll try. Other than maybe trying to find that kid's brother.
What are you gawping at?
Confront? Oh, this does not seem like a good idea, but let's do it.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
Bada bing, bada boom. Ammonite pendant. Here's your character portrait.
And how do I fit in all this? Sorry, you lost me there.
So try again. This is a new one. Barmaid's testimony.
Sorry.
Nope. Okay. Confront. Napoli boy. Ammonite pendant.
And how do...
Nope. Still nothing.
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent
There we go.
kidnappings
Or
across
something.
London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Well, you say that.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
And, sure.
This proves nothing.
Okay, well, let's try again. Damn it.
And sorry.
Mr.
Just gonna have to skip through all of this.
And so
Mr.
I can't remember which ones are which.
A man.
What?
Your
In the bag?
This.
I don't think we have all the evidence. That's the problem.
And so
Mr. A man.
What?
Your
And the last one would have to be... Nope, 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 nope. Nope.
It's true.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess that was it.
Your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly, you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
Did
Uh-huh.
not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall. But I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of
How many unsupervised...
Regular
What?
First Mermaid.
Wow, this dude's
Goes
super
there
corrupt.
through almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
Well, back to the mermaid, I guess. I can fast travel. I ought to just fast travel. That's so much easier. Look at that. I'm there. Okay, maybe she knows a little bit more.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fit?
Why do
I?
Okay.
Why do
I have.
Why do
I have.
Once again, I'm going to be kind of stretching here.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
A customs officer,
There we go.
Salisbury, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
I'm sure. Okay. Probably that last one where she stated that, but I don't know.
Hard to make it.
Damn it. Okay.
I am.
Why do
I
feel like it presents me with new ones each time. So it's kind of really difficult to discern. I don't realize that wouldn't have anything to do with it. Oh my goodness.
Why do
I have.
Why do
I.
Enough.
I'm not.
Hmm.
All I.
Okay, so 2 of the 4 are down. So Kima's abductor and Russell in his testimony. Okay. None of these. I guess this is the only thing I haven't presented to her.
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about.
Oh, emotional manipulation. Okay.
Threatening me.
Perish the thought.
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now,
Yep. Emotional manipulation.
And tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key. Go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
There we go. Okay. Oh, what? Where are you going, Watson? Zoom. All right. Can we go somewhere else now? Yes, we can. Strong men needed for moving crates in warehouse area. This is Bagel Bites. Beans.
$5. That won't go far.
Well, got him somewhere. A note. Parker & Williams Co., Manchester. Invoice 012B. 20th September 1882. Oscar Simmons. High quality cloth. 50 crates, 50 pounds. Meh. Okay. And then there's something here if I dive into the depths of my mind.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
carving weird symbols on the table now. Okay, there we go. Got a hiring notice. So does that mean now I get to make up all the spots in my head? Where is Kimala? Give me here, sorry. Spirito. Bozak, hello! Boexa. I'm sorry, I messed that up. Yeah, we found some beans! It's a good time for beans. Roy Solby's testimony, invoice for sailcloth, and a hiring notice. Any of these? All three of them. Summers has hired dirty men working for warehouse work, specifically to hire carry crates for sailcloth. The abductees could still be inside the warehouse, which is marked with red paint. Well, okay. That means it's up to us to get to this warehouse as quickly as possible and try to get them out. A warehouse with red paint on it. Interesting. I wish this map would tell us kind of where we were in relation to anything. Instead, it's just kind of a postcard we look at from above. Alright, warehouse, red paint. Warehouse, red paint. That's likely not it. Okay. Still didn't quite nail the... Are you peeing, sir? You're peeing. Okay, I'm just going to leave you to it. Alright, warehouse, warehouse, warehouse. Moving cloth sales. Well, that's red. That's not really a warehouse, it's just kind of a house. Shanty at best.
Do you know anything about this?
Not what I cared about. Not it? Okay. This is the one I want active. Okay.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
How about this one?
May I ask for your assistance? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Alright, thank you anyways. Red warehouse. Red warehouse. Number 3. Hey, 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 hey.
Unlikely that this warehouse has the goods.
Well, it has a red mark on it. I don't think that red mark was there before. Okay. Number 11. Sailcloths. That's helpful. Hello, sir.
Could you help me? I don't think anyone here knows the answer.
Oh, okay. It's fine, I'll just go this way. Probably around on this side, because there is sailcloths on that side. That tells me something. Yeah, here it is. Ooh, we gotta do some lock picking, huh? Okay. What was this? What? Skip? Adjust? Oh. Okay, I get it, I get it. So take it inside the lock. 213. 213. And try it now. Oh, I get what I did wrong. Okay, outside lock, please. Okay, go back in. Let's Nice that you can skip the puzzle. Okay, so this is going to be 2, 3, 1 is actually what it is. Okay. It's nice you can be like, no, this sucks. I don't want to do this. Okay, try again. Ooh, so close. Everything needs to go up one more. Try again. Bada boom. It's just that easy.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you.
As my brother would say, it is for the greater good.
If we stay out much longer,
Sherlock has a brother? I actually didn't know that. Oh my god. Watson, you hungry boy. Hello.
Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out.
What's this?
Good quality, but torn in many spots.
His brother and a sister. Did not know. Alright. Hello, that doesn't look good. Port of London soil. Is that where they dragged someone in through the window, or someone tried to get themselves out? Did someone escape? Was someone lucky enough to escape? Bits of hair?
Scratches are fresh, left by something metallic.
Maybe an eyeball. Hello. Missed you.
There are
Nade or not.
marks on this end.
Boom. Okay.
This crank saw some use.
Good to know. Thanks. There's a cart over here.
Layers of rust will prevent any movement.
Well, things have not quite gone sinking city levels of downhill yet, but I almost feel like we're on the precipice. Rogue Spike, hello, welcome.
It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time.
We do have a crank downstairs.
Well oiled and well maintained.
So quite the opposite.
Crank.
Hey, well, we do have a crank. Let me go ahead and just plug that right in there, huh? No, I need to go all the way back down and pick it up and bring it up there? Fine. Hey, can I take this? Thank you. Couldn't carry it with me because it was obvious that I needed it, but okay. Well, I just got finished cranking this up. Now you want me to go down there again? Well, again, Donna Complin.
Passage, just as I expected.
Feeling a little better about this game, but still kind of apprehensive. We'll see. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure you finish everything you wanted to do here. Sure, let's go.
Watson, and keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
Don't get clubbed aside the head, Watson. Please. Okay. The abductees could still be inside the sailcloth warehouse. Well, that's exactly what we're looking for. Alright.
Wait. What's happening?
Okay. We went from 0 to 60 in a moment.
What is this place? Where am I?
It's true. This Watson is a war vet. Talks frequently about the Afghan war. Hi, Saroshi. Yeah, I feel you, Dada. That would kind of take the wind out of my sails, too.
Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Sherlock visits,
This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it an illusion?
I would think so. The only way forward is the abyss.
The only way forward is the abyss. The only way forward is the abyss.
Alright. So something is still missing from this?
Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Alright, well, is there maybe a clue or something for me to look at here? Or there, or somewhere. Ooh, footprints! Didn't see those before. Okay, more footprints. Bizarre. Oh, okay, so there's an edge. I'm sorry, what?
I didn't die.
Oh, okay, the only way forward is to fall into the abyss. That's a dumb clue. Okay, well, we got it now. Can we not take it? Take it. It's ours now. We want it. We deserved it. We've earned it.
It is icy cold and pulsating.
Pulsating. I don't like the way you say that. Pulsating. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is cool. Good, skybox. Alright, I guess off the cliff again. Whee! No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
My heart, be calm.
Falling to your death as a mechanic. I'm sorry, did we just unleash something? Kiarna Kadisha, what? I'm sorry, are we starting to already learn the Eldritch tongue? Oh, do I have a limited time to run through that door? I guess so. I'm sorry, what? Every time someone dies, a door opens? Okay, so the door closes faster the more I try to run towards it. Watch this. So there's no chance, no way I'm gonna make it in time. Instead, I just have to, you know, sacrifice all these people to their deaths. To see what happens. Last one. Okay, so I sacrificed all those people for no reason. And now I feel bad. Oh, they're back. Okay, I suddenly feel just fine. What do I do about these guys? Should I just fall to the abyss as well? Just one more time? Here we go! A remake of what? Because it certainly doesn't make any sense. Hi, birdhouse. Let me in! What is going on? Maybe I do need to go to the Mind Palace. Nope, nothing there. Nothing here either. Probably unpin that evidence. Pin that evidence, maybe? I don't know. How many people have to die? Just for me to get through a door that I can't even seem to get through. What do you want from me? This is my ongoing problem with this game, is it's just obtuse. Like, hand-holding is one thing, but just being, like, nonsensical is a whole other thing. Hint is to walk slowly? I guess that is a hint. Will I make it in time? Lord only knows. Oh boy. Here we go. Thank you, Dreadmore. I appreciate that.
How?
Thank you for the biddies as well.
It's harder to breathe here.
Like I said, it's kind of obtuse.
What is that?
A like. Sorry, I've been playing too much Zelda. Yeah, I think I'll just hand the game over to you, Dreadmore. This is your game now. Sheesh. Hello.
It's like it stares right through me.
Okay. Yes. I'm sorry, was someone walking towards me or clapping at me? Sacrifice myself to the Void Worm? I mean, it's that or the edge. I'll take the edge. It seems less toothy. Okay, guess the edge is not the answer. Maybe the Void Worm is. In we go.
Oh, no! That was unspeakably revolting.
I have no doubt. Okay. Whose blood is that? It's not my blood. I don't like how its anus is just as toothy as its mouth. Crap was a better hint than you expected there, Dreadmore. Unless you intended that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Not really. The screeching caterwauling of the deep. Oh, that shut it up? I just had to scan it? Okay. It's fine. It's okay, it makes sense. Oh, that's open now. This whole pathway's open now, huh? Okay. Oh, you're still there. That's lovely. In case we want another tour of your colon. I'll pass. No pun intended. Alright, so this... How did I end up above it if that's where it spat me out? Yeah, I try using the mind's eye frequently. Oh! Okay. Well, that's an option, sure. Go ahead and walk through it.
My head is already spinning. When will this end?
It never will, Holmes. It never will. Moriarty was only the first of your problems. No. Damn it.
There are 2 recesses.
2! Oh my gosh. They're all the same. Fine, we'll just go clockwise. Hope for the best. Hopefully they're not going to get too traumatized on the way out.
On my head. What just happened?
That was apparently not the correct one. Right, Chef? I mean, The Sinking City was kind of like an investigatorial Sherlock Holmesian, but this is by the same makers, and it's straight up Sherlock. Delightful.
Oh, that is truly revolting.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Frozen and pulsing, almost like it has a heart.
Well, maybe it does. Back out we go. Size 9 clear edges. Book not fire. Okay. Alright. The madness sets in slowly. Has he? Has Sherlock been the what is worse? Chef, what would be worse than this? I'm concerned as to what might possibly be worse than this. Literally the descent into madness. Cthulhu trying to reclaim the throne.
What kind of trickery is this?
Was that something that he did? What? What Sherlock Holmes novel adaptations are these? Okay, so we went through every single one now.
One down, one to go.
Yes. So this is the correct one last time. Okay. Otherwise, I see and know nothing. Hey, size 9 boot prints. Hello.
The stench.
Oh. Little octopus.
A strange stone. It almost feels alive.
Ah, it's fine. Forgot to look for eyeballs staring at me in the dark. Yes. Door open. Stand on the Cthulhu spot. It's piecing together bit by bit better, but...
Did I get out?
Watson, you alright? Oh no, you're not Watson.
John? What is it, Holmes?
You can put that to a beat! Wow! Oh, that was great. Oh.
Watson? Holmes, where are you?
Oh, there you are.
Holmes. Holmes. Are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
The madness has set in. You can see it in the eyes.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
I am feeling a little more invested now than I was, for the first hour and a half or so of this stream. Broken nails, dried mud crumbs. Okay. The eyes oh! Watson, where are you going? What? Why? Why do you got okay. Bye. Needle prick.
Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled. His abdomen is severely bloated.
There's probably something inside of him growing. Okay. We're back to that phase of things, but... Alright. Oh my gosh. Is there no autosaves in this? Oh, that's terrifying. Oh god, okay, well, this entire thing has been at risk then. My goodness. Shoot, okay. I'm a little winded by this game for tonight. However, like I just said, my curiosity has been piqued a little bit more, and I didn't completely dislike The Sinking City. So if this is any element like The Sinking City, but better, then I will hopefully enjoy it. But the initial parts with the trying to solve the puzzles and figure things out, it didn't feel great. But now that I kind of understand the mechanics a little bit better, I think I can work within them. I'm just going to have to exercise a bit of patience. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send y'all over to someone else. We'll figure who that out is right now. I'm going to continue streaming, but it's mostly going to be just me, like, solving technical issues that I'm facing and having a monitor system up so that I can see what exactly is going on. You don't gotta hang out for that. I'm just gonna be vibing until I'm not vibing anymore. So if you see me still streaming, you don't gotta jump back in all eagerly like, oh, secret stream. No, it's just gonna be me working out some technical issues. But in the meanwhile, we're gonna jump over to... Who haven't we said hello to in a little while? Yeah, okay. Spirited Spider's playing some Pizza Tower. I got a chance to play a little bit of Pizza Tower not too long ago, and it is as wildly addictive as everybody is talking about it. It's a great game, so I encourage you to check that out. But let's go give some spiders to Spirit.